Aloha everyone. If you remember last summer I made a video called Top 5 Essential Cardistry Moves. In that video I broke down 5 categories of card flourishes, and then in those 5 categories we went over the most basic move in each category. The reason I did this is because if you learn the most basic move in each category, you have an extreme variety, which makes you seem more skilled than you actually are. And who doesn't love that? If you haven't seen that video and you're looking for a guide on which card flourishes you should learn, you should definitely check it out. I'll have it linked below. But it has been 9 months since I released it, so I figured lots of you guys out there probably have the basics down, and I don't want you to waste your time meandering around looking for things to learn. I'm going to give you the top 5 advanced card flourishes you should start learning today. So to help you guys out, I'm going to choose 5 different advanced moves from each of the 5 categories I gave you in the Essentials video. That is fans, displays, two-handed cuts, one-handed cuts, and I actually made an entire category for the spring. Before we get started, really quick reminder, last week we reached 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. In order to thank you guys, we're doing a big giveaway. It's really simple to enter. You can win one of these 3 decks of cards, and really all you have to do to enter is watch another video that I made and then comment on it down below. So I really hope you guys check it out. It's something I'm really proud of. It's my reel. Lots of you guys have seen it already, and I really appreciate all the kind words and comments on it. I'm extremely thankful that you guys will support me in everything I do, even if it's not entirely related to Magic. But if you guys watched it, you see that it kind of is. All right, let's get started. So our first advanced move is the Anaconda Dribble. I'm gonna put this in the spring category. Obviously it's not a spring, but if you know what it has pretty much the same effect as one. It's called Anaconda because it's a long snake looking like structure formed when you dribble the cards at a very, very high drop rate. When you start learning this, it's going to become a daily competition with yourself on how big you can get this S-shaped dribble to be. And if you're looking for a way to separate yourself from other magicians and cardists, it is a lot less common for someone to be able to do the Anaconda with a lot of skill than the spring. If you want to learn it conveniently, we have a tutorial on our YouTube channel. I think it's pretty solid. It's an old Rise Magic video, but I think the information in it is very, very solid, and I think it's one of the most in-depth tutorials on YouTube, so go ahead and check it out. As I go through this list, lots of you guys who watch the channel a lot over the years will not be surprised by the moves I choose at all. The reason I choose them and why I use them is because I really think that these are the ones you should be learning because they look. In that spirit, the next advanced move is the Riffle Fan. This is, I was gonna say my favorite move, but it's kind of hard to choose, right? But I would say it's my favorite move. It is so much fun to do, and that first time you get it to go all the way around, it will be a thrill like no other. This is an advanced move. It is pretty difficult to learn, but here's the good news and what I would recommend doing. If you learn the Anaconda Dribble first, the first move I mentioned in this video, the motion that you use to dribble the cards in the Anaconda is almost identical to the motion you use to riffle the cards in the Riffle Fan. So I would recommend learning them in that order, Anaconda and Riffle Fan. Then you have 2 killer moves that really make people freak out, like a magic trick when you show them. If you want to learn the Riffle Fan, Dimitri himself has an incredible tutorial up on the Cardistry Touch YouTube channel. I'll leave it linked below, along with any video I mention in this video. Link down below, right there, all right? Now, if you're struggling with Dimitri's tutorial, I have a troubleshooting video on the Riffle Fan on our channel that you definitely want to check out if you're struggling in any way. And don't worry, all you guys who might get upset, I have full permission from Dimitri himself to make that, so relax, okay? Next, in the display category, I'm gonna go with Friffle. Now I know Friffle isn't technically a display. In the Essentials video, spoiler alert, I did The Worm by Dan and Dave as a display. Now there are other displays like The Worm, let's say Spin Doctor, something like that I could have used in this category, but I think Friffle is very important to learn because it is kind of a flashy move like the Anaconda or the Spring that just looks so impressive, and it looks like you have complete control of not only the deck, but every single card in it. I actually made a 3-part tutorial on this move. It goes over the Pharaoh, which is how you start the Friffle, and then after you do the Friffle, you can go right into this move called Cascade. If you want to learn all those 3, we have a tutorial that I made on this YouTube channel. I'll have it linked below. And fun fact, if you watch my reel, which is what you have to watch to enter the giveaway, you'll notice there's a line in there where I said, content I have created has been viewed in every single country in the world, including North Korea. This is the video. This is one of the 2 videos that when I click on watch time and scroll over North Korea, it says 23 minutes of watch time in North Korea. A Friffle is so important that someone in North Korea literally broke the law to watch my tutorial on it. So you should too. Link down below. Following Friffle, we have our next category, which is two-handed cuts. If you are a regular viewer of this channel, I'm almost positive you know which move I'm going to choose for a more advanced two-handed cut. In fact, pause the video. If you're confident, just pause the video and comment down below what you think the two-handed cut move is going to be. Phased by Tobias Levin. This should come as no shock to you guys. I use this in almost every single cardistry video I do. I think once you get it down, the way this move functions is that you can kind of repeat it over and over and over again. So while two-handed cut moves are flashy, this one just makes you look like Jackie Chan with a deck of cards. It is insane. I really think it's the best two-handed cut of all time, and here's the thing, it took me like 2 months to learn it and get it down smooth. But it was worth it. I would do it again over and over and over again. It's one of those flourishes that are, I mean, cardistry's fun, but this one is actually like really enjoyable to do. There's a tutorial on Phased by Tobias Levin himself. You can definitely go check it out. I'll have it linked in the description. It is a really quick tutorial, and for those of you who are more adept to cardistry, you will be able to learn from it right away. But if you are struggling and need more of an in-depth breakdown, definitely watch Tobias' tutorial, and then once you finish that, go check out our troubleshooting video on it, because it is one of my favorite moves. I went over a lot of tips and tricks and how you can learn it better and faster because I've struggled with learning it for so long. One of the coolest things about having this YouTube channel over the past few years is when you guys on Instagram or whatever social media tag or send me stuff where you are actually learning stuff that I told you to learn or stuff that I was teaching myself. So if you start learning Phased and start getting it down, send it to me on Instagram. I would love to see it because I think it is so cool. Lastly, in the one-handed cut category, I'm going to go with the Judo Flip by Franco Pasquale. Pretty sure that's how you say his name. But in the Essentials video, I did scissor cut instead of Charlier cut because Charlier cut is like the basics of all basic. This is definitely an advanced move, and it requires a lot of dexterity to do in just one hand. When you start learning it, you'll see that you can get it almost down pat the first time, but just because you can do it doesn't mean it looks as good as Franco does it, and it's going to take a lot of time to get it smooth and fast and reliable. Something that I have yet to do, but I highly recommend doing it just because it looks so cool. Like, I strive to be like that. So let's embark on this journey together. Alright guys, that's the video. Sorry it wasn't anything too special. The thing is, I felt like I hadn't done a super informative video in a long time, so I hope you guys found this video very informative. I hope it helped you. If you're going to learn some of these moves, please give this video a thumbs up. I love helping you guys learn more. If you want another top 5 curated list that teaches you more moves that you should go learn yourself, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and comment down below any categories or ideas you have, because this video, the idea for it was given to me by this guy right here. He said, you did the essentials, why not do 5 more advanced ones in the same category? So that's exactly what I did. It would really mean the world to me if you guys go and enter that 60K giveaway in case you missed it last week. All you have to do to enter is go watch my reel, which will really help me with my career and my school letter grade. So I would love it if you guys go enter. If you already have, I've read all of your comments. I'm gonna reply to them soon. Thank you so much. There's so much encouragement, and if I ever am not feeling inspired or anything like that, all I have to do is go read some comments and I'm back. So thank you guys for that, and I'll see you next week. Peace.